The definition of luxury has changed over the past few decades. You can be a millionaire in present world and still could feel poor when shopping for the luxurious things that are present in the world today. People around the world go on crazy shopping sprees that end up costing hundreds of millions to show the world their wealth. Or sometimes it's just a matter of choice and preference. So in this video, we're going to take a look at some of the most expensive things in the world that will make you rethink your financial position. Before we start though, if you are new here, subscribe to the channel with notifications on before you forget in the awing contents of this video. That being said, let's get started. Number 1. Most expensive watch in the world. This watch does not only tell time, it can basically change your time for good if you own one. The Graf Diamonds Hallucination Watch is a piece that truly stops time for spectators. The idea of making this pricey piece of haute horologie came from Lawrence Graf, the chairman of Graf Diamonds. You could almost see a tiny quartz dial, which sounds like a turnoff when highly complex Swiss movements make it to watches that are 1/100th of its price. Speaking of which, the hallucination watch will leave you dreaming with its price tag of $55 million. Adorned with 110 carats of the world's rarest colored diamonds like fancy intense pink, fancy light gray blue, fancy orange, and fancy green, the Graf Hallucination was first presented at the Basel World in 2014. Number 2. Most expensive car. When the term expensive cars come to mind, a wave of Rolls-Royce, Bugatti, and Koenigsegg comes to mind. But you will be surprised to know that none of these brands have ever been able to pull cash anywhere close to the most expensive cars sold in the world. In fact, the car is over 50 years old. Yes, the 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO is officially the most expensive car in the world. It earned the status when in 2018, WeatherTech founder and CEO David McNeil paid $70 million for a Tour de France winning 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO. The vehicle, with the chassis number 4153 GT, is believed to be the most expensive car in the world. According to CNN, only 39 examples of the 250 GTO were built by the legendary Italian marque between 1962 and 1964, and it's extremely rare for an owner to part with one at any price. Number 3. Most expensive parking. Imagine the struggle of owning a $1 million car but having no place exclusive to park in the city of Manhattan. In fact, buying a house is easier than to own a small parking lot for your car. The most expensive parking spot in the world costs a whopping $1 million. The city is New York, and the area is Manhattan, one of the most populated spaces in the city. There are 10 parking spots in a luxury condo built by 42 Crosby Street in Manhattan's posh Soho district. And the price of each of the parking spots that houses a single car is $1 million. Number 4. Most expensive painting in the world. People around the world have a knack for rare expensive pieces that are most not considered to appreciate the art, but to own them as assets that grow in value as they age. Salvador Mundi was last bought by the Saudi prince Badr bin Abdullah bin Mohammed bin Farhan Al Saud in a public auction for $450 million. It is one of the most iconic Renaissance paintings by the legendary Leonardo da Vinci. The increased value of this painting is because it had gone missing in 1763 and then was retrieved in the 1900s. It was believed that the priceless art piece had somehow been destroyed or lost until Sir Charles Robinson repurchased it for a long time. It is also speculated that Da Vinci had originally made the painting for Louis XII of France. This piece of art is among the priciest possessions in the world today. Number 5. Most expensive private residence. Imagine living in a skyscraper with everything you can imagine that could be luxury. While the royal residence, the Buckingham Palace in London, might make more sense considering the value. The most expensive private residence in the world, Antilia, is located in India. Mukesh Ambani, the chairman of Reliance Industries, and his family calls this mind-boggling property home. Antilia is built to withstand an earthquake of 8.0 magnitude on the Richter scale. It is also equipped with amenities such as a spa, a ballroom, a temple, salon, as well as an ice cream parlor and hundreds of other amenities. But it does come at a price. Antilia, if rebuilt, would cost $2.6 billion today. Number 6. Most expensive domain. The tricky thing about domains, most people don't report sales publicly, and domain names can come and go every day, to the tune of millions of dollars. However, many big sales have been revealed over the years, including carinsurance.com. The domain sold for $49.7 million. Anything can get money if you sell it right, I guess. Number 7. Most expensive digital art. In today's world and age, digital assets often possess more value than tangible things. And this was proved by an independent artist, Mike Winkelmann, that goes by Beeple, sold a collage of 5,000 digital paintings he had done over the years, sold in 2021 at Christie's for $69 million, meaning it was an original confirmed piece commissioned by the artist. It was the first time Christie's auctioned a digital asset. Number 8. Most expensive phone in the world. U.S. luxury brand Falcon has pushed the price tag for premium gadgets through the roof with its Supernova iPhone 6 pink diamond range. Studded with a huge pink diamond on the back, these iPhone 6 models come in platinum, 24-karat gold, and rose gold and cost a humongous $48.5 million apiece. If you don't want to loosen your purse strings so much, you can also go for the cheaper models in this range. The orange diamond and blue diamond iPhone 6 models cost only $42.5 million and $32.5 million, respectively. Number 9. Most expensive bike in the world. Only 45 ever made, the Neiman Marcus limited edition fighter motorcycles are regarded as the most expensive two-wheeled luxury money can buy. With a carbon fiber frame and titanium features, this bike can hit 190 miles per hour. It first sold for $110,000, not so pricey comparatively. However, enthusiasts love the unusual design and body, the latter carved from a single piece of metal. Now highly sought after, Neiman Marcus says it's their street-legal sci-fi dream come to life. Number 10. Most expensive substance in the entire universe. With a price tag of about $62.5 trillion per gram, antimatter is the most expensive substance on the Earth. Our nerdy viewers would know about this already, but I'm sure no one can even imagine the amount of money it would take to own just a gram of this substance. The reason for antimatter's tremendous expense is easy to understand when you realize the technology involved in creating it. To make antihydrogen, the required antiprotons must be literally made one atom at a time using a particular accelerator. The CERN Super Collider is the most complex piece of machinery ever constructed by humans. It took about a decade to construct at a cost of about $4.75 billion. It is roughly 10 miles across and contains 9,300 magnets, all of which must be supercooled to negative 456.25 degrees Fahrenheit, using liquid helium. Shocking, isn't it? Is there anything more expensive? Share in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.